Galatasaray
Can't afford to celebrate now, having secured promotion out of this division. They have the luxury of trying something entirely new. But of course the fans still demand a result. Can the players and their intense-looking captain oblige? And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sterling, now it's Darwin.
Galatasaray
Have it back and can go again. Can he get it through? Well, they've got it again. Alvarez!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Galatasaray
Finding their passes. Nunez shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alvarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Galatasaray
Are looking to go forward now. And that has not gone well. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Just eases him off the ball. Kimmich.
Galatasaray
Leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. David hits one!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich has a shot! And that has skinned the post.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Saliba
Galatasaray
are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, well played. Guardiola.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. In for a header! No, not the best of headers. And he's there to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. And he's picked out the run. Palmer! He won't be happy with that one. Sterling. That's been cut out, well played. No way through.
And here's Alvarez.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Zakaria. Kimmich. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Sterling. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Palmer. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Palmer. Oh, just skips past his man. And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal!
There will be one
It's
more
run
added
loose.
time.
Who's going to get there? This possibly the last play of the half. Guardiola goes short. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
And
that is the state of it at the break.
Please take some
1-0.
time out to give your support to our
On the
best
evidence
stadium
of what
fund.
we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Galatasaray.
Lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Pedri. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
And the second
Mohamed
half gets
Salah.
underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Guardiola.
Pretty robust defending.
Alvarez. And it's Guardiola. Barella. Davids. It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now he's off and running. Oh, and he's through the middle. Yildiz gets into some space. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barella has given away a free kick. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Galatasaray.
Still that goal to the good.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Zakaria is there, and he can pick it up. Mohamed Salah.
The
Oh, good
attendance for
read.
this match
He read
was
that really well and stopped it.
51,577.
Barella. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Great ball if he can get there. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sterling. It's Kimmich, and it's Sterling. Darwin looking understandably energised after his goal. Yildiz. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that was vital. Zakaria. Now Sterling. And Darwin. He's got away. No, that's been intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu. And he's managed to get free.
Al Nassr really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this looks sharp. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Galatasaray disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Kimmich, now it's Barella. Wan-Bissaka. To Barella. Davids, who does have an assist to his name. Palmer. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Davids. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up. Big chance! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Galatasaray could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost
There will be 1
personal,
minute added
and it had to be. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Darwin claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Information on our shuttle bus service.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this anywhere, anytime. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get that. Nunez! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in. Peter, I don't envy that defence in having to face Javier Saviola. His nickname of Rabbit says a lot. Fast and elusive, and pretty good at finding holes.
Yeah, smart in the box.
Difficult to handle.
Zakaria. Now it's Darwin. Played back in. Decent hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kimmich goes short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Saviola. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, and he's through the middle. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Galatasaray
Are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Mohamed Salah. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Petit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just eases him off the ball. Davids. Messi is onto this. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, super find. Now it's Darwin. Hits one! Goal! Galatasaray!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Kimmich. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he get onto this? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Messi. And Messi! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Kimmich. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Galatasaray have got it back, and they'll have another go. And it's Fernando Torres. Costa Curta. Kimmich. No, that pass has been well intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Pressure coming in from all directions. Zakaria. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. De Bruyne. Costa Curta. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Messi. Messi. Zakaria. And that is as far as they're going to go. Fernando Torres. Kimmich, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Kimmich, and he's managed to get free. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saviola. And it's Messi. Zakaria. And there is the half-time whistle. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Galatasaray just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Galatasaray ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
As it is about to be towed away.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, good read. And now the breakaway. Now it's Eze. And he welcomes it in. Goes for the header! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Look, oh, he's been caught on it here. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception, well timed. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. David Villa. Sterling. Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.